Oh God, Brian, we messed up bad. We messed up real bad.
Goblin Drill is taking over Clash Royale, and this is the best fast cycle Goblin Drill deck right now. If you guys want to go in for a Goblin Drill in front of the tower, get Goblins latched on immediately, and then go for a Firecracker because they're going to have to drop units, you get even more damage. With the extremely fast cycle of Goblin Drill, Poison, and Log, you can finish off games faster than ever. Goblin Drill decks are everywhere, and they really need a nerf, so let's go jump straight to some games and assert some dominance. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. Alright guys, we got a game against Wonder Boy. This card is so annoying to play against. It's probably the most annoying card that I've ever played in Clash Royale, and I want it to be nerfed to the ground. So, we'll show you guys how to do it. If you go in for the Goblin Drill in front of the tower, your opponent's going to drop something. Then you go in for a Firecracker, and you're like, herp derp. Okay, I get chip damage with the Goblin Drill, infinitely spawning goblins. Then I go in for a Firecracker. It chips onto the Ice Golem and whatever else you drop, and then you still don't kill the Firecracker because we go in for a Log and Skeletons. This is why the card needs a nerf. We did 1,500 damage with absolutely no skill. And look, he's very upset right now for good reason, for absolutely great reasons. So we're able to Fire Spirit because it's going to be able to kill most of the goblins, and then we tank for the Musketeer afterward. So the way that I'm going to do this now is I'm going to go for a Goblin Drill in the back because I think he's going to try to protect the front. He's going to drop like an Ice Golem there to body block the Valkyrie, and I just don't want him to be able to stop both things at the same time. Really? Okay, never mind. He was going to balloon at the river. I can guarantee you that this man was about to balloon at the river, and then he realized that he couldn't. Unless he's not running balloon. That would be super whack, though. Like, you're running Musketeer with Ice Golem. There's no way that you don't have balloon with this deck. You substituted out the Miner, and you put in the Goblin Drill instead. So he activates King Tower. That's fine for us. We can slow roll a Valkyrie in the back. It's also alternatively good to go in for a Tesla, but since he's got balloon, I don't want to do that. I'm really not about that life. Oh, wait, what? What are you doing? So the Musketeer is just going to die. If we're able to go and kill the Goblin Brawler, or Goblin Drill with the Log, then it kills all the Goblins too, so that's always good. What else are we able to do? Do we want to go in for a Fire Spirit here? Maybe go in for Skeletons or something? We can go for the Drill again with the Firecracker. I love dropping it in front, but I'm trying to do some mind games, guys. Not the most effective placement, but it works out if your opponent's not ready for it. He's going to activate King Tower, and he played that really well. He drops a Log. He dropped a lot of Elixir, though, so overall, we're up a ton, and I'm liking how this is looking. It's essentially 2.6, but with Goblin Drill instead. That's what he's running. I've realized what he's doing. I understand. So we're just going to go in for a Valkyrie again. He gets one Goblin to connect to the tower, and that's fine. If you go and drop the Goblin Drill like ahead of the tower, like right there, it always gets one to lock on. So you're guaranteed damage, and it can do like 500 damage if they don't swiftly eliminate it. So it's pretty absurd. Even if they kill the Drill and they don't kill the first Goblin, you can get a juicy positive interaction, especially with the Goblin spawning that are able to do damage to whatever else they drop. So I go for a Valkyrie here. One thing that I like to do is if I'm not able to predict where the Drill is, then I go for a Fire Spirit. It kills the first Goblin, and then you're able to finish it off afterward. But yeah, as you guys can see, there's 16 seconds remaining. There is no way of this man coming back in the game. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. We'll show you the Fire Spirit. It's going to be able to go and kill the first Goblin, which we love to do, and then we go for a Valkyrie afterward, and then the Valkyrie kills the rest of it without taking any damage. So if you're able to pull that off, it feels pretty good. 5 for 4, and you get the Valkyrie to counter push, so only a -1 Elixir trade there. So we got a game against Fred. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. So first things first, we're just going to log the tower, and we got to hold our Valkyrie because we never really know what our opponent's going to do. There could be a Goblin Drill coming to me as fast and furious as possible. So the Fire Spirit's not going to connect to the tower. I'm going to go for a Firecracker in the back just because I don't want to leak any Elixir. And then we can go for the Drill in front of the tower, get one of the Goblins to lock onto it, and get the splash damage from the Firecracker. And that's kind of how we play this deck, is we constantly try to get Firecracker damage because they're going to be dropping stuff in front of the tower on top of the Goblin Drill. So, unfortunately, we do end up getting E-Barbs coming at us, but since we have Valkyrie, we can just swiftly eliminate that, and the Piggy, not too much value from him besides King Tower activation, which, I mean, could prove to be an issue later on. So, we're playing against Sparky. The Fire Spirit won't connect. It's just going to die, right? Yeah. So sad. So sad to see no Fire Spirit connection there, but I can expect him to most likely drop a giant or something in front of that? No. Okay. This is fine, actually. We can go drill here. It should be able to just stop the Sparky. If we go for skeletons, we should be able to counter all of it. Yeah, look at the goblins getting counter pushed, guys. Ah! Why'd you zap me? You absolute savage. You guys saw what we were trying to do there, right? We were trying to get as many goblins as possible to counter push. We were trying to make it happen for the memes. But unfortunately, the interaction just did not go our ways exactly as we had planned. It still went our way, right? Like, we're still winning this game right now, but it's going to be more difficult. I'm going to have Valkyrie at the river because most of the time they Sparky in the back in the weaker tower, and I just don't want to give them that value. I'm going to Fire Spirit as well. It's fine to do. Valkyrie's not going to give us any damage, but 5 for 4 trade is not the worst thing in the world. We'll get Firecracker chip damage as well with another Goblin Drill on the right-hand side if we need to. Depending on where this man goes. I really don't want to go in the same lane as him when he drops the Sparky, so please, Sparky on the left-hand side, just ignore the Firecracker, dude. You see the Firecracker, but it's not something that you need to worry about, okay? Just let it get chip damage. Infinite chip damage with the Firecracker. That's what's up. We are truly popping off out here. And look at that log value as well. So, generally, if we get Firecracker chip, it's a pretty good vibe. It's a pretty good position for me to be in. He'll probably Sparky in the back, so we're going to go for another Fire Spirit at the river. And that's exactly as we anticipated. So we're in a Firecracker. I don't think that the Fire Spirit's going to chip onto the Sparky, but it's very fun when that does happen. So we can poison here with the Firecracker. This will be good because we're also able to log. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go in for a Valkyrie as soon as that thing pops. We go in for a Skeleton Surround, and we should be fine. Oh, wow, okay, all right, I get it. You're a bit of a savage, but the Fire Spirit's going to clean that all up, and with the Tesla at still a little bit of HP, we are vibing on a whole different level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Goblin Drill. I'm going to go for a Valkyrie. The Valkyrie's going to tank. Watch this. Oh, no, he's just all-in me. He's actually just going to all-in me like a savage. We got to go for skeletons. The Inferno Dragon has to be targeted first, and we will defend. We will hold the door, and we will slam it in his face like an utter disgrace. So this deck is really good against Sparky because you've got Drill, so you can use that like kind of Royal recruits, you know? It has a shield, and then the goblins get unveiled, and they do so much damage to the Sparky too. Here we go, guys. We got a game here. We're sauce out of good luck, and I definitely want to go for a Fire Spirit to open up the game because that's where we get the chip damage. That's where we figure out what our opponent's going to do. Okay, he's just not going to respond and eat 300 damage. I'm 110% about it, especially if you've got a Pekka deck and you cycle one of your best answers to the Goblin Drill. Okay, so he's not going to have a Pekka deck, but he also just lost more than half of his tower. Oh my goodness. Isn't that absolutely filthy? You look at your deck and you're like, wow, okay, I dropped a 4 elixir card. It should just do as much as a Hog Rider, right? And then you look at it again and you're like, wait, it just did way more than a Hog Rider could ever hope of attaining in his entire life. And then you realize how broken it is. So we're just going to go for a Fire Spirit to clean up the Goblin, and then we go for the Valkyrie, so then we can shut down the rest of it. So the way that I like to play this, as you guys already know, you go for the Fire Spirit. If you're not really convinced of where you know where the Goblin Drill is dropping, then you drop your Valkyrie. If you know where the Goblin Drill is going to spawn the Goblins, then obviously, if you're better, what you can do is you can simply go in for a Valkyrie to counter it. But if you're worse, if you don't really understand, because it's a new card and everyone's trying to learn how to play against it, you can go in for the Fire Spirit like I do, because that's kind of what's been working well for me. We're going to go for Skeleton to push the Royal Ghost off, and I just want to keep applying aggression right now. It's definitely a game plan. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me right now? That's not good! Oh, that was so aggressive, and it worked out extremely well for this man. Actually, never mind, he lost his tower. It still did pretty well for him, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, that was pretty impressive. He went in for a Mother Witch at the river with skeletons, and then he all-in with wall breakers afterward. And the wall breakers were tanked for by the piggies, so he used the skeletons to screw me over. You know what, dude? Credit where credit is due. That was extremely innovative, and I've never seen that happen before. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for a Fire Spirit. We're going to pull your Royal Ghost right into its worst nightmare. The Royal Ghost is going to get spooked by the Valkyrie. The Fire Spirit gets chip damage on the tower. And if you guys don't know that interaction, well, now you do. So he's going to go for Rare Recruits in the back. Let's go for a Goblin Drill. Maybe go in for Firecracker to get more damage and see what else we can make happen. I love that we also do damage to all of the units nearby. It just feels a little bit better for me. It makes me happy. Oh, that Firecracker just got swiped. Let's get it. So we're going to log here. I think we just do 2 logs and we walk away with a decent defense with a Fire Spirit, Valkyrie afterward. We'll see what happens. I think the Skeletons are going to be able to pop off with the Firecracker. Should be able to shut that down. Oh, wow. Shoulda, woulda, coulda is what the game says to Jake. All right, let's go for a drill. Let's drill in the damage. We got to drill in the damage right now, or we're going to get drilled. And I don't like getting drilled, guys. Spoiler alert. So we're just going to poison. We're going to firecracker again, maybe? I don't know if that's worth it. Yeah, I think we just log. Get the Valkyrie and the firecracker damage on the other side. And as you guys can see consistently, this deck just does so much damage. Yeah, you can go for E-barbs, but can you defend a simple Goblin Drill? I don't think so. Dude, this deck is so good. GG, well played, and peace out. If you play it well enough and you understand the drill placements, it took me a while, you can start to pop off. You just need to start playing this deck. It takes practice, but man, is this new card unbelievably broken. All right, guys, so we got another one here. We're going to go for Skellies in the back, and we're going to see what's up. Of course, you're going for a Mortar right out of the gate. If you've got Expo or Mortar and you just drop it like a madman at the start, Mortar, I guess I understand that, but now you probably don't have a way of pulling my win condition. If I had Hog Rider or Ram Rider, you would be in for a whole bunch of pain and suffering. So that's definitely going to be on one side or the other. We're going to go for the Valkyrie to counter the Goblins so we don't take any extra damage, and we are totally vibing here. So I want to go for a Goblin Drill here because I want the Firecracker to give us more value. It's so much more annoying to deal with the Firecracker when there's a Goblin Drill in front of it. Imagine a spawner that kind of is able to teleport to your opponent's tower with a Firecracker like a scuffed magic archer that consistently gets damaged through whatever you drop to counter it. That's just not a vibe that your opponent wants to see. And I'm able to poison, and I'm also going to go for a Fire Spirit just to eliminate that a little bit faster. I wanted to poison on the Miner. I was like, you know, this probably works. It does more damage than a Fire Spirit would. Let's just vibe with it. Worked out wonderfully, and now we get Valkyrie counter push. This guy is not having a good time, let me tell you. Whenever you play against someone that's got Goblin Drill with a fast cycle with Firecracker, you're just eating damage left, right, and center, my dude. So if you log, you're also able to kill all the goblins before they come out and do damage. So if you kill the Goblin Drill with a log, you also kill all of the goblins. That's something that you guys gotta know if you're trying to defend. It's in the meta everywhere, so make sure you log the Goblin Drill. If it's at a sliver of HP, just like a Tombstone or a Spear Goblin Hut, you're able to kill the goblins. So I'm gonna go in for a Goblin Drill again. I'm gonna Fire Spirit. So now the Fire Spirit, it gets splash damage on whatever he drops too. It's pretty fun to do that. Yo, he's just sacking the tower. He doesn't even want to play this anymore. He's like, get me out of here, Jake.
Help! Let me out! Let me out!
I love this so much. It's really fun. So we're just going to log that back so we can make sure the cannon cart doesn't lock onto our tower. Yeah, you're able to get some damage here and there. Oh, wait. Wait, did I just push my Tesla far enough away that it doesn't hit the... I did. I did. So we let him take a tower, but at what cost, right? There's no way he's able to defend this. We go in for the Goblin Drill. We drill in the damage, and it will be permanently cemented and drilled into his brain that he hates this card, just like everyone else in the game right now. GG, well played and peace out. Only 27 trophies, way lower than he should have been, but we will bounce on next one, and we will keep climbing up. All right, so we got the best starting hand possible. Fire Spirit right out of the gate. That's actually a Miner. It's so fast and furious. I'm not used to seeing that anymore. We've evolved to Goblin technology. Why are you running Miner? So if you guys don't know, I figured out the best way to counter Goblin Drill. You place the Valkyrie in the back of the Goblin Drill where the goblins are spawning, and then you don't have to drop an extra Fire Spirit to eliminate it. But if you guys aren't able to decipher that and you're still practicing, you probably will want to keep dropping the Fire Spirit until you identify where the back is and where you can be dropping the Valkyrie every single time to counter it effectively without waiting for the Goblin to spawn. So we're going to go for skeletons here. And that Firecracker is really popping off. Wait, we can go for a Valkyrie here to counter it. Oh my goodness, let's go. This is the start that we wanted in life. Firecracker will never die, but I can't say the same about our opponent's units and their towers. Oh, Firecracker, don't die. Like that. All right, I'm actually just lying to you guys. My bad, my bad, my bad. It's okay. We live, we learn, and we don't make promises that we can't fulfill anymore. I was hoping that she would stay alive to the ripe age of 210, but you know what? Maybe she'll live longer. Maybe her sister will live longer. She'll become a witch. She'll brew a cauldron of fire spirits and just start surviving forever. So we can go for a Tesla here. I don't really care about that Lava Hound, man. I feel like if we go Valkyrie on the other side, we're going to bait out an Inferno Dragon, and that's good. You want to go for Knights usually because it's going to be 3 elixir, but we don't have a Knight. We bait out the Inferno Dragon still to vibe. We can Firecracker here. And we can Skeletons on top of the Inferno D. So as long as he doesn't go in for like his own drill, we're vibing here for sure. So yeah, I'm going to poison this actually. Straight up, I think we poison. And then we Fire Spirit afterward. We just ignore the Miner because it doesn't matter. The great thing about this is the fact that I thought that he had Goblin Drill. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to take a ton of damage. And then I realized, nope, he's just got Miner. He doesn't evolve to the Goblin Drill technology. He isn't a profound Pokemon. So yet again, I think we drill. Usually want to drill in the front so that we can Firecracker and also get value. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a cheeky sir. So you E-barbs, but we get so much value with this firecracker, we force out a skeleton army too, and that's definitely a vibe. So we can log this, or we can skeletons, or we can just go for a Tesla, and then skeletons, and then cycle back to another Tesla. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to play really aggressive, and I want to keep up the aggression with double Tesla dominance. Otherwise, I don't think that we defend against a Lava Hound, so that's kind of the strategy here. Ooh, I could definitely poison on that. I think that's probably a play. Seems like a great strategy to get damage, and then we can double Tesla to finish off the Lava Hound stuff. So that's another play, guys. The double Tesla dominance is here. Oh, I dropped a firecracker into a poison, and he also just mirrored. Wait, he just mirrored on me? This man's mirroring the magic. Guys, I'm a little bit scared right now. How's the firecracker still alive, though? Okay. All right, never mind. We're popping off. The skeletons are going to vibe. They're going to distract the skeleton dragon. We can go in for a poison, and we're just able to drop an insane amount of firecrackers. There's no way he's able to stop this. Let's go, baby. Firecracker providing the 4th of July fireworks early. That's what we like to see. Completely crazy game. I don't know how my firecracker at the end stayed alive when I dropped her into a poison, but thank you for letting me win the game, firecracker. I appreciate you. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a fat thumbs up and subscribe for more content just like this. I'll see you in the next one.